So right here, I have a really interesting power station, the NjoyNook Alpha 800. I think it's pretty cool. I think you'll think it's pretty cool. Let me show you why. So I've been using this power station for the last 2.5, 3 weeks now, and I'm finally ready to give my opinion on it. This is a fully modular system. And what I mean by that is the front face here. Each one of these is an individual module that you can remove. Just press the button and it comes out. So that's pretty cool. So this is rated for 800 watts, but can actually output 1600 watts. You have 3 110 plugs. You have 2 USB-Cs. One of them does 100 watts of charging. 2 standard USBs. And yes, they're USB 3.0. And also this big old pad right here is a wireless charging pad. So you can take your phone, place it on top, and it'll charge. On the back, you have a little button. You press it, and you have a nice little grab handle. So to turn it on, all you do is press the button right here, and she turns on. So once you turn it on, the whole interface is right here. The one on the far right side,
the accessories output is on.
If you could hear that, it turns on all of the accessories right here. It'll start charging every single module. This power station holds 4 modules, but it comes with 5. Removing them is super simple. You have buttons that correspond to each module. So this one is for the bottom module, top module, and so on and so forth. So here's all 5 modules and what they do. So starting with this module right here. This is a Bluetooth speaker. That's right, a power station that comes with a Bluetooth speaker.
Bluetooth is connected.
This module right here is a panel light, which I find extremely useful. Just press and hold. It actually has 4 settings: low, medium, high. It's got an SOS setting. The third module, very similar to the panel light, is a spotlight. And just like the panel light, you have a low, medium, high, and an SOS setting. Again, very useful. The last light that they give you, at the end of the day, it's pretty much a gimmick. It's basically a disco light. I'm not kidding. But for the sake of conversation, it is pretty unique. Now this little guy right here is actually a separate power bank. It's got a USB-C on the side, but the coolest thing about this is this can also charge any one of these modules at the same time. So say you're using your panel light and it goes dead. Well, this power bank has connectors on the front side and on the back side. And all you do is connect them together and it'll start charging that module. So same thing, here's the spotlight. I'm gonna connect it and it'll start charging. And it'll do that with every module that you have. And the power bank also has indicator lights letting you know how much battery is left, right there. So another feature that this power station has is it can actually be controlled via voice. That's right, this thing has a name. Her name is Sati. It doesn't really roll off the tongue like Siri or Alexa or Bob, and she will respond to you. Let me show you how. So for this demonstration, I'm just gonna have her turn on all the outputs. So to wake her up, you have to say, "Hi Sati, turn on all outputs." She has turned on every single output. Now you don't have to do that. You can tell her to turn on just DC power, AC power. You can tell her to turn on just the wireless charging. You can actually command her to turn on the speaker or any one of the modules that are plugged in. "Hi Sati, turn off all outputs." So I'm going to turn this off and I'm going to show you the case that it comes with and the accessories, because it doesn't end with just the power station. So the case is a hard shell case. Inside is this foam protector. You got the charge cord that charges the power station. Each one of these is for every individual module. It also comes with various mounts. What are these mounts for? They're actually for the lights. You have a handlebar mount, you have a clip mount, you have a wrist mount, and a head mount. It comes with this little stake mount here, drive that into the ground. It also comes with 3 of these waterproof bags, and these bags are for the modules. Then of course you have your user manual, but we're men around here and we don't need that. That's a joke, by the way. I did in fact have to read this. Like I said, it's a pretty interesting power station. So who is this power station really for? Personally, I think it's for 2 types of people. One, if you do any sort of camping out of your car, I think this is a great option for you. And at least for myself, that's where I see myself using this the most. The second option is for emergencies. Most people that buy stuff like any other power station like the Jackery, it's for emergencies. You plug it in, charge it up, put it away until you absolutely need it. A good example of that is, let's say a thunderstorm comes through, knocks out power for a couple of days. This thing would really come in handy. So what are my actual opinions on this power station? I really like this thing. I haven't had any issues with it whatsoever. It works exactly how it's supposed to. And I really see myself using this a lot more come spring and summertime. So after all of this, if you're interested in checking one of these out, a link for it is in the description below. I think they're at least worth looking at, because let's be honest, this thing is actually pretty unique. So anyways, that was the NjoyNook Alpha 800. I think this thing's pretty interesting. I hope you guys think it's pretty interesting as well. Like I said, if you're interested in checking this out, the link for it is in the description below, and we will see you in the next one.